Starting the stream. Bear with me for a short moment. I think I'm hearing voices. I do as well, to be honest. Are you doing this on Discord? I am doing this by myself for now. How will the Sticky Boys approach hearing voices? I don't think they do, to be honest. Is bro playing on the SMP right now? No. 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 Not on the SMP. Lucas, I did something by your house in Minecraft. Yeah, I saw that. I got rid of it. If it was the bell thing underneath my house. Okay. I followed you on TikTok. I forget that I have TikTok, to be completely honest with you. Lucas, I'm gonna join you and steal your Terrence. You better not, Juan. I will be angry. Okay. So, the Sticky Boys Christmas special. Huge success. Went well. Big lore. Lore. Big time. I can't. When will TGSE come out? TGSE is a myth. It's not real. It was at one point. And it might still happen. I don't know. 2027. It might happen. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But, Sticky Boys Christmas special was so good, and I laughed so hard. I definitely think the Christmas special was funnier than the 10th anniversary special. I think overall, to be honest, they're pretty equal. I think they're both equally good. We're never getting this. Don't even mention the Stickies. That is beyond a myth. That's a urban legend. I don't know, I don't see, like last year, the same few people won, like, most of the awards, you know, in the Stickies, so I just don't see it. And like this year, like, oh, best film, the Sticky Boys, best collab, the Sticky Boys. Like, the Sticky Boys would win everything, unless if I didn't allow them to. So, I just decided it wasn't worth my time, I guess. I don't know. So that was my thing with the Stickies. I mean, the trailers and stuff would have been cool, and the advertisements, but, like, there was a total of not that many people that watched the Stickies last year, so I don't know, it's kind of like you have to be there live, or it doesn't work, you know? Last time, there wasn't enough, in my opinion. Give it to Batman, then? Batman cannot plan and design a stream like that, bro. I tried, and he said I would fail. Exactly. Are the stickies going to be like last year's, and you go to put up your videos, or is it going to be aware of a voting system where you voted for the video? I can't read. Well, if it even happens, I don't know. It's not 100% canceled, but like, I don't know. The Stick Syndicate will do it, trust. Top 10 things that are not ever gonna happen. The Stick Syndicate put out an intro video and they haven't been seen since. And that was like 3 months ago. They'll host the Stickies and it 100% won't be rigged. The Stickies 2024 was never rigged, but it felt like it was. Like, the Sticky Boys obviously just by default got more votes than people that weren't Sticky Boys, which makes sense. It's the community, you know. I feel like community value matters more than actual goodness of it. I don't know. I mean, probably not for an event like that, but generally, that's what I would think. When is the merch coming out? Soon, actually. It's very much almost done. According to Batman, we could sell merch right now. I think. I don't remember exactly what he said, but it's very close. It will be happening in 2026. That is a Sticky Boys guarantee. Not a Lucas King guarantee, because those don't come true. Lucas, the fans want the stickies. Well, I mean, at this point, it's kind of too late, in my opinion. You want to see the merch? The merch currently is set to change big time. The designs that we have on the store are set to change. We want actual artists, which we can get. December 31st, 2026 merch drop. Not gonna confirm nor deny. Also, are you still planning on doing that thing where you have other creators submit designs? That is definitely possible. That is pretty far in the future, though. That's like months into the future. We're gonna, if the merch does well, we can pretty easily have like creator collabs. We can do like the Sticky Boys X. Pretend I wasn't a Sticky Boy. We could do the Sticky Boys, the Sticky Store X Lucas King Animations. And we could have Lucas King Animations designs on the Sticky Store. Completely free of charge to the Sticktuber that we decide to collaborate with. But it would just be cool, in my opinion. Also, funding and money and things, because obviously a merch store would make money. Most of the money, I believe, is going to go back to Batman because he put a lot of money into the store. And then after that, we don't make that big of a profit at all. We tried to have the profit margin be low so that the things were cheaper. Because this is supposed to be for the people. This isn't to make money, it's for the people. That's what I say. But, I mean, Batman might have different intentions. 1% of money goes to charity trust. I don't know about that one. It's definitely going into Batman's bank account. Until further notice. So yeah, that is very close to happening. If you know any artists that would be willing to design things for the Sticky Store, that would be epic. We are always in need of more. Always. Okay, I should probably actually talk about the Christmas special. So, the villain, El Camino, in my opinion, are tied for greatest villain with future Lucas. I think both of them are peak and incredible. And I think it'll be very hard for us to top those villains, but I believe we already have in the very next special, given what me, Nabot, and Batman have been planning for that said villain. Batman needs more stikbots, he needs the money. I can confirm. He's constantly going broke, bro. Batman, can I have a 1 out of 100 on a 1/100th of a penny every decade? I think we can probably do that. Not the Batman, though. He'll probably say no, I'll be honest. Where'd my music go? Hang on. No, it's just quiet. Sticky boy, indubitably. Okay, so El Camino, amazing villain voiced by ours truly, Mod Games, if you didn't know. Very emotional character, in my opinion. He originally was intended to be more like stoic and very like I'm trying to think of the word. He was originally supposed to be more mysterious. El Camino was. But both Juan, the voice actor, and the animators took it in a slightly different direction, and I think that direction ended up being better, 100%, of being more emotionally driven as a character, which fits him very well, and probably fits him better than the original plan. So, I think that is a good thing. The post-credit scene. If you're listening to this right now and you haven't seen the Christmas special yet, probably don't listen to anything that you're hearing on this stream. But, post-credit scene, we had, unfortunately it wasn't put into the credits because this happened after the credits, but we had Jazzy Productions voice our robot Chip. I was hesitant to say that because I forgot that if we had or hadn't revealed that name, and we have. The post-credit scene shows the fish guy, who is our designated techie guy. He was still mysterious and a bit edgy. It wasn't completely changed. In fact, it wasn't really. We wanted emotion to be conveyed. Batman can second. But I feel like it was definitely more. He was more emotionally driven than we originally intended. By a lot. Who's the Sticky Boy's weapon specialist? Probably, I would probably say Stickmation would fit that role best. That actually kind of is probably expanded upon in the next special, I would say. I can't talk too much about the next special, but I can say that that doesn't give away anything. Oh, we were just talking about weapons in the next special. We're going... There's gonna be... The boys are gonna get some sick designs in the next special. Lucy, you weren't there when me and Batman wrote the script. I was there for idea making. That counts. So, yeah, what was I saying? What the heck? ADG, you can't say that, bro. You cannot write that. Next special will have more fighting than Christmas did. Yeah, that's a big thing that we need to improve on. More fighting. In my opinion. That is definitely something that needs to happen. The next special will be very, like, action-based. It'll be like the most action-driven special we've had, for sure. In my vision, at least. Are you planning on having more people in the next Sticky Boys special as, like, featured guests or so? Yeah, honestly, that's one thing that we were talking about earlier. We have a few people in mind for, like, the bigger roles, even though they're not really big roles. But there's gonna be a few people featured. I'm just gonna say it, most likely if you already were featured in the Sticky Boys with like a somewhat big role, you're not getting another one ever. But if you just had like one line for a small character, then you're still available. When we are done with more specials, we won't say how many. Can we combine them and the lore ones into one big movie? I mean, yeah, probably. What did we calculate? The total runtime of everything, of all the lore, of all the specials combined is like nearly 5 hours once we're done. I can't give away too many details, but we have the Halloween special, the 10th anniversary special, and the Christmas special. On that is like an hour and a half total, so we still have a lot ahead of us. A lot ahead of us. Does that come out to 5 hours? There's no way that comes out to 5 hours. I'm thinking about that. Because it's an hour and a half. Yeah, I guess it does come out to 5 hours. Probably one of the longest stikbot movies ever. The Christmas special already is one of the longest stikbot movies ever. We're not beating Enchanters of War. That's like, what, 8 hours? Total runtime? I think. Probably wouldn't connect well. The whole idea is that it's one connected story, so it's designed to be connected well. Enchanters of War is a series, though. Ours is also a series, but it's like bigger movies, not seasons. My fish. Things will fit together more. Yeah, it becomes much more connected after. The Christmas special is the first one that, like, starts to connect things. My freaking fish. Brickbot will return to the Sticky Boys. Top 10 things that will not happen. The upcoming specials will be possibly up to 1 hour and then more. They'll probably be longer each time. Yeah. The next one is projected to be an hour, and then the one after that is projected to be around about the same. Then after that, I won't say anything after that, but it'll be considerably longer. If all goes well. You know what we should do? We should write the Stick Syndicate into the story, and they just get pummeled within 2 seconds and perish. Ooh. Piercing 3. Sticky Boys will never sleep again. Truthful. Very truthful. What is this? Where'd that ball go? What? I go in here. That's the best idea Lucas has had all day, by the way. What idea was it? I forgot completely. Frick. Someone remind me what the idea was. I don't remember. Something about the specials. Oh, okay. The Stick Syndicate idea. Okay. It was a fire idea. That's the best idea I've ever had. Stick Syndicate gets beat up by the Sticky Boys. Nah. We have to save them. Humiliate them. Kel friggin' leaves and is against us now. I'm pretty sure I told you that you, like, forced him to join. You didn't be like, hey, Kale, you want to join? You were like, Kale, you're a member of the syndicate now. And I was like, I told you, I told you that he wouldn't want to be a part of it, and you didn't listen to me. And also, you guys are like all, the Stick Syndicate is like new gen YouTubers, Sticktubers. And then you add Kale. And now, Kale is on the Sticky Boys SMP, so I think he's doing better than all of you guys. When are you guys gonna make a video? Like, bruh. It's been months. Nothing. Radio silence. I check your guys' Discord like once in a blue moon, and I see, like, oh yeah, we're working on a video. Apparently you guys have been working on that video for 5 months straight now or something. My channel's a year old, I'm not new gen. Your channel's a year old, you're new gen. Oh. Back to fishing. Can we at least discuss the script in Discord? Oh, holy cow, it's Soccer Films. It's him, the guy, himself. Making the script will be harder than the actual vid. That doesn't make any sense to me. The script is the fun part, the easy part. Well, unless if it's the Christmas special and your name is Lucas. I got Lofty to voice act in the Valentine's special. You would have to show me cold hard proof of that to get me to believe that. Are you telling me Lofty is voice acting for the Syndicate and not the Boyz? What strings did you pull? Soccer. I don't believe that. See, this is why I say that Soccer's my son. He gets things done. He does things. Brickbot has been in charge of the Boyz and he's done... Well, he's been trying. Or not the Boyz, the Syndicate. My bad. Bro, some of you guys don't write scripts. Yeah, to be a member of the Sticky Boys, you need to write scripts. They don't need to be great, but you gotta write them. Look, the scripting is easy because the last script you spent more than 2 days committing to the final product was probably TGSC2. Wait, what? Oh. I spent more than 2 days on the 10th anniversary script. Bruh. My boy. Where was I? I was gonna make a lore special this weekend, but now I want to make the Valentine special. Yeah, that's probably smart. I had so much props to make. The 10th was written in like 4 days. I'm pretty sure I was alone for half at least. It's written in more than 4 days. I can't fish in peace. Oh my goodness. Opinion on Attack of the Tripods? I mean, it won best video or something, I think? I don't really remember. How is he still following me? Okay, tactical ring around the rosy. Frick. Uh-oh. The video I'm going to have... We're going to have to wait because I'm moving, so it'll take a while. Best video? What's that? From the Stickies? Never heard of it. Yeah, me neither. I must have been possessed to say that, because that doesn't make any sense. Like one of my favorite stikbot vids? Attack of the Tripods? Ah, the Sticky Boys videos are better. Attack of the Tripods is so good. It's just not as good as the Sticky Boys specials, let's be honest. Attack of the Tripods too, I'm pretty sure is gonna be pretty fire. I don't know. I've had it with this guy. I've had it with him. Okay, yeah, no, Brick, we need to work on the script now. I agree. I agree. Must make props. Props are, in my opinion, one of the most important things to making a good video. Like a story, long video. Okay, yeah, now that there's more people here and everything. The post-credit scene of the Christmas special. And the zooming out of the computer screen. And the initiate phase 1 is very important to the future of the lore. Can't animate without a script? Well, yeah. A script you didn't make? Guys. I know it's hard to work together with, like, the 5 of you, or however many there is at this point. But come on. One video is all I want from you. One video I want to see from the Syndicate that isn't just the trailer video. I want to see that in 2026. You guys have a month. I give you a month. Lucas, shut up. Okay. I won't talk about you on my stream then. Won't give you free self-promotion. Fine by me. Okay, how many others of there are there? Are there? I didn't read that right, but I understood it. Is mean? I mean, I don't know, there's just like... Okay. There's Soccer, Billy, Brickbot, Cinema. I'm thinking of him, but I can't come up with the name. Another Stikbot channel. That's 5. Who am I missing? Brad. 6. That's all I can think of. I think that's it. Red Studio. 7. Frick. I'm still convinced that Red Studios is just a clone of ADG. They are the same person. Little brother. Frick. To be honest, Lucas was the only one that made us do it. That is simply not true. He came up with us. He came up with it, not us. It's simply not true. You guys would have done it by yourself, but I came in and helped start things. He is a clone of me, actually. He's in a stop motion. I made him. He actually is. Okay, makes sense. I'm the one who came up with the idea for our first vid, or second, depends. You guys have an intro vid. I don't even think that counts as one. I mean, it counts as video, but not really. You know? You'll figure it out. We took a while to figure it out as well. At least we had a few videos at the beginning to start off. Frick. Bro forgot me. Bro is not a member of the syndicate, unless if I missed something. I hear people digging under my dock. Soccer, weird question. What type of steak do you like? That is a very weird question. What the freakinator, ADG? Sorry, Juan. Get up here, Juan. Anything below, well, read that without knowing context. I'm rather confused. For serious. Wait, that's not right. Beautiful. Okay. What are they even doing? I don't know, they're just here. Okay, where were we? Right, the post-credit scene in the Sticky Boys not movie special. Same thing. Meaning kinda. Where was I? My room. And my foot. Juan, no. Juan. TGSE in 2028. Too soon. Too soon, in my opinion. You really want people to think that lore was not... You really want people to think that lore was not the topic? Lucas, can we lofty to voice act for us? I mean, probably. If we tried hard enough. We could get KFC, for sure. If we tried hard enough. But we're saving that for the big thing, you know? 2027. Trust. You know? You guys will get what I'm talking about. No one else will. Hopefully. Yeah, so the big lore for everything starts off in the next special, really. There was, in the post-credit scene, there was lore that will start off the interconnected lore. He voiced in the 10th? No. Lofty or KFC didn't voice in the 10th. Or oh yeah, I guess that wasn't a... There was a reused voice line that Batman got for something, I don't know. What was I talking about? Right, big lore and everything. The story really kicks off in the next special. And then the one after that is when you actually, as the viewer, start to get to learn and know more. So that's good. And the lore is not endless, like a lot of stories can end up being when they're written by people that aren't big corporations, I guess. I don't know. There's actually a planned ending to the lore, and it is... I don't want to say soon, but it's not super far away. There is lore existing, just dotted around if you look hard enough. We have a lore playlist, but from now on the lore kicks in hard. Yeah. Yeah. There's a playlist titled Lore on the Sticky Boys channel. Let me pull that up really fast. Can I show everything on here? Probably. Oh, I can't show that. That would have spoiled the title of the next movie. Okay. Lore. We got all the lore in order. Wait, what? What? Why was that arrow there? That's weird. We got the video call, the box, the mansion, the Sticky Boy Save Stickbot Addiction, and a very sticky Christmas movie. It's basically just all the specials. Yeah, we're not going to have an after Endgame. There's going to be Endgame and then no Doomsday or anything else. The impending end is a little scary, but otherwise we'd end before the end ends. Yes, 100%. The next one will be 6 hours long, trust. Currently planned to be around about an hour long. We haven't decided on a voice actor for the main villain yet. I'm pretty sure. We have ideas, but I believe we're still looking. Me? Currently, we have a rule internally that the villains need to be voice acted by different people. So technically, Thresher, you didn't voice a villain, but like you voiced a very important character, so you're on the list of do not repeat. I would actually cry if the Sticky Boys make it to the end game. The next one, I don't know if I should say this, but the next one is like equivalent to... Okay, yeah, I definitely can't say that. Never mind. It's equivalent to one of the Marvel movies, and it's not Endgame. But we do... Terrence, what are you doing? Does that mean I won't be a villain again? That is exactly what that means, Juan. You had your villain moment. And we need people with actually good quality, too. I think the cameos were decent quality. There's a few that were pretty cheeks, but what can you do about it? Age of Ultron? Yeah, there's a few parallels. That'd probably be the one that it's most similar to, because it's not... The Sticky Boys Save Stickbot would be the equivalent of the original Avengers. And... the Christmas movie doesn't really fit in anywhere. To be honest, the Christmas movie does, like, nothing for the overall lore. Like, nothing. Other than the post-credit scene, that's the only thing that's important to the overall lore. But after this, it becomes more important. Much more important. So, that's good. So yeah, if we're going on Marvel movie equivalents, the next one is equivalent to Age of Ultron, basically. Not in, like, plot points and what happens, but... And then the one after that is the equivalent of Infinity War, and then after that, Endgame. That definitely reveals how many specials we have planned, but it won't be exactly that number because there's a few mini specials planned in between in places. So really, not even we know how much is left of the story, to be honest. I mean, we know how much is left, but we don't know how much we need to fill in, if that makes sense. I'm pretty sure the entire stikbot community was featured in the Christmas special. It's probably pretty close, to be honest. There was a lot. Why did you just start saying things? I did. What did I say? Did I say something I shouldn't have? I wanted to be beautiful. It's a good quote. It's a good quote. Where did that go? What? I could have swore I just picked up crap. I hate the stream delay. There's delay in between when you guys speak and when I see it. So, I don't know anymore. Lucas, I'm tired. I need apple juice. Real. I do as well. 3-day weekend, though, for me. He did not sign an NDA. Real. Lucas, can you show me all the next video? Just asking for a friend. Oh, yeah, actually, I can. The next skit is pretty much finished. It's coming out in 2 days. It's the chemistry skit that I've been talking about for 2 months now. Frick. Hang on, 1 second. I would be happy about this 3-day weekend, but I have to get my palette expander on Monday. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but I know it's not that. I know it's not fun. I have 0-day weekend. I'm at a hotel busy literally all day tomorrow, and then Christmas on Sunday. Don't ask. I had Christmas in January as well. It was really weird because my Christmas got canceled because of sickness. And then it got canceled again in January because of sickness again. Who's surprised? Stick Syndicate and Sticky Boyz a friend? I mean, sure. Sure. You guys just need to prove yourself more first before we can do anything with you. Hang on, I need to check DMs real quick. Crossover in 2027. I feel like we have bigger fish to fry in 2027. Okay. You're still in the same exact spot 20 minutes ago. Lucas ignores my DMs, I got angry. Lucas ignored my DMs, I got angry. I didn't even see that yet. Oh, yeah. Our main goal is to make skits and projects just like the Sticky Boys, but rather than competing, we're just doing our own thing. Reasonable. So our beloved viewers get more stikbot content. That's good. Did my music go away? I think it did. That is not good. Video pause. Continue watching? Yes. I hate YouTube. Why are you like that? Have you guys seen my challenge that I'm hosting? I have not seen that. It must be on YouTube. I'm not on YouTube very much. I'm on Discord 24/7. YouTube doesn't get much of my time. For the community, at least. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, chat. Give me questions and such that I can answer about the Sticky Boys or whatever. And I will answer, because I've run out of things to talk about on my own. A little Sticky Boys Q&A, I guess you could call it. Lucas is lazy. He doesn't do anything but boss people around in his fat chair all day. Canonically, true. Somewhat true. Canonically. Only canonically. Animating a guy who's just lost his whole family. His family is a loser and his kids are gone. Good for you, Batman. Yeah. You see, the time machine Cobalt built is literally just a box with a stick from Loft Studios taped to it. How would you describe the red sticky boy? I would describe him as being ADG. Who writes most of the videos? It's usually whoever animates them. The way that the Sticky Boys functions for skits is we have a schedule. Every other Sunday, we're supposed to have a video come out, and we have a schedule saying this person is this week, this person is this week. The person is in charge of writing, getting voice lines, animating, everything. Typically, it's usually either me or Nabot that does all the thumbnails. But yeah, it's up to the boy in charge of making the video to do almost everything. So it's a pretty independent process to make the videos, other than voice lines. But those are pretty easy. Lucas, can I leave your basement? No. ADG is cool. I agree. No, Juan. Stay in there. I also agree. Soccer, you're crashing out in the script I'm making right here. Juan gets the freedom. Okay, I read that already. We ain't revealing no more. Brick don't sell. Brickbot is really similar to Batman, actually. Batman spoils things occasionally. And it makes me kind of angry sometimes, but what can you do about it? I gotta go. Alright, see you, soccer. I need sleep because I have esports tomorrow. Esports. That is... could be epic, depending on what it is. Unless if it's Apex Legends. Then you're a loser. Anything else, it's probably cool. I'm hungry, Lucas. I'll send you down your rations. Eat yourself chocolate, Juan. That's gotta be racist, bro. Oh wait, no. Juan is cooked now, literally. He got cooked by the ovens. You were chocolate in the Christmas special, I think. It's not chocolate, it's burnt. If Soccer is Lucas and Brickbot is Batman, who is me? Billy, probably. Realistically. I've always been bronze. Yeah, he was never... Yeah, he was always like that. I don't know what you guys are talking about. He's lazy, though? Billy is lazy? Well, then he's a little bit like me, then. Not that I'm lazy. Ooh. Okay, sometimes I'm lazy. But when I lock in, I really lock in. You know? There's no in-between for me. Who's the best artist out of the Sticky Boys? All Motions. I would say. He's the only real artist. Nabot draws some things sometimes, and those are really cool. It's either Nabot or All Motions. But All Motions does it more often, I think. All Motions drew my little guy that I have in the bottom left corner of the screen. And my profile picture. How long can you stream for? I need to hear you talking while I animate. I could be here all night if you need. Just for you, Batman. I mean, he does what I tell him to do, mostly, but he doesn't script or make thumbnails or anything. Well, that's pretty good. What more can you ask for from a member? Lucas, what was your least favorite Sticky Boys skit to work on? The Peak video. It really made me mad, and that's why it never came out. It was pretty darn difficult to make. That's why I didn't finish it. Actually, Napbot is pretty good too. No, see, Lucas, you missed the plot. Brickbot called Billy lazy. That doesn't mean Billy is lazy. Batman does that to... Batman does that too. See, it all makes sense. Yeah, they really are just us. Younger us. They are our sons. The three of them. Come on, if I make El Camino art, can I be your favorite artist, please? I actually... El Camino art would go so hard. The future Lucas art goes so hard, unironically. I love it so much. It should be my background. I need more. If you're an artist, make art of our villains and our characters. And I'll love you. Platonically. I don't know what that means. But it sounds like the right word. Who's dumping their junk in my chest? I think I put that there, to be honest. I need more future Batman. Future Batman's a pretty epic character, I'm gonna be honest. I think he's the second coolest out of the future boys. And then Jaden. And then the rest are kinda no sparked. Who's the worst Sticky Boys member? I can't answer that. Genuinely every boy in the boys, as of currently, brings something to the table. Every boy has their moments of being amazing and some being worse. But everyone has their moments. And I would not trade a single boy for the world. I think the group that we have now is perfect. Also, the, I can say this. This isn't spoilers. The skit that comes out this weekend introduces a new character to the boys. Sort of. Kind of. Not really. There's a fine print of that. It's like member 11.5. We still need to go for member 12, but that won't happen for a while, probably. But most of you have probably seen it already. Nashley is becoming a member and is going to be featured in the skits more. Well, not more. Just he'll start being featured in the skits. But I say that he's only half a member because he's technically a part of Sticky Studios. So technically he's not a new member. It's complicated, but it makes sense. Oh, rain. Book. Ooh, oh, cow, that's fire. The Sticky Boys truly was the bots we made along the way. Can confirm. The 2026 skits are going to be peak, by the way. Yeah, the first skit that's coming out tomorrow is going to be like 3 to 4 minutes long. And specials? Yes. I can say how many specials we plan for 2026, right? Yeah, I can do that. The current plan for 2026 is to have 2 specials. One that's like midsummer, and then one that's like October, November time. That is the current schedule for the boys, and skits the whole way through. I thought it was on Sunday. Yeah, that's what I meant. It's gonna come out on Sunday. I don't know what I said. But yeah, it's coming out on Sunday. The very first Sticky Boy Sunday. 2027 is going to be the year for the Stick Syndicate. And that's going to be the year for the Sticky Boys, actually. 2027. Trust. That's what we've been saying for years. Months. Not years. Yet. I feel like I need to turn up the music a little bit. That's too much. There we go. Ooh. Mending. Fire. Emoji. I'll keep this book on me because it has mending on it. I know. Look at my ender chest. I'm super rich and everything. I know. I know. You don't have to point it out. I'm aware. I copyright claim 2027 for the Sticky Boys already. That is not good because that is our entire thing. There was music? I know. That's why I turned it up. Batman movie, right? A couple other things. I'm gonna go now. Bye-bye. Alright. See you, Cinema Bricks Productions. I missed the last part. I think Batman is just yellow guy in the Sticky Boys, but we don't call him yellow guy in those. That was confusing to me, and I don't understand. Oh no, all my viewers have left now. We're just talking to the Sticky Boys. Brickbot might still be here. Yeah, okay. Maybe Thresher. It says that I have 9 viewers, which is pretty good. I don't know if that's true or not. Hang on. Ba, ba, ba. Any more questions about the boys from anyone? I will take and answer. As long as it isn't too spoilery. But no one would ask questions like that, I would hope. Eight now. Well, that's a 9 for me. I feel like I should do more solo streams like this. I feel like they do better. They're more entertaining for me because I actually get to sit down and talk to the chat. When there's other people, I get distracted by the people and the VC, so it's kind of hard to talk to chat. So I like this. Well, it's 6 now, buddy. What? I must be doing something really wrong. Come on, you gotta be lying to me. Are we gonna see more Rage Natbot? Like, will it be explained anyway in the future? Realistically, we'll probably... Yeah, we will see Rage Natbot again at least once. For sure. I can think of a time in the big thing. For the boys. If you know what I'm referring to. If it'll ever be explained, I don't know. That... We haven't thought into that. Holy cow, there's a pink sheep! Wait. Hang on. Pause everything. I need a lead. Where'd it go? Did it despawn? Or was it that pig? Am I crazy? Frick. What? Do I need to look back at the stream replay? Hold on. No, that was definitely a pink sheep. It's gone now. Sorry, Juan. Actually, it went from 6 to 7 now. Fire. Man, I wish I could answer questions since I'm not dyslexic like Lucas. I need weed? Lucas? I don't feel like I said that. Did I? I might have. Batman, I think you say that in the next skit, actually, to be honest with you. Is the music too quiet? Tell me, chat. music should I turn it up, turn it down, or is it fine? For me, it's a little quiet, but I don't know. I don't have to hear myself talking over the music, so I don't know. You 100% said that before. Jesse, we need to cook. Natbot, we need to cook. Somebody animate that. More music? Okay. Alright, that is probably as high as it should go. Lucas, I can hear music. Can't wait for the chemistry skit. Yeah, coming this weekend. One of my favorite skits. I haven't seen the whole thing yet, but so far. Cannot. Okay, well, it's turned off now. The music just got really weird. Hang on. What the frick is this? It got weird. Whatever. Walter, put the fishing rod down. I hear the bass kicks of the music and that's it. I think that was before I turned it up. Check Discord, Batman. Batman, check Discord. Oh, that message got deleted for me. That's kind of weird. Why does it sound so creepy? I don't know, it's like some... Batman, how do you accidentally make crystal meth? That realistically happens in this skit. I think. Wait, actually, I think it does. Oh, hold on. Batman is Walter White confirmed. I am the danger, I guess. You do say that in the skit, I think. I don't remember. He's the one who knocks? Truthful. Come on, no, don't leave. No! Am I the only one on the SMP now? I think so. Yep, everyone else is gone. Reasonable. We're not doing much of anything. We should have some more normal streams on the SMP this weekend. Most likely. Lucas, of course it does. That's one of my lines. It's one of your lines? I thought it was Batman's or something. I don't know. Clearly I'm not caught up with the program. Or whatever makes sense. Yeah, I left you in 2025? No. No. I can't be left in the big 25. I need to make it to the tremendous 26. Ignore stuttering. It's because I can't speak. Lucas, can I play with you? No. No. I'm animating right now? That's freaking fire, Batman. Lucas, I can play with you. What do you mean by that? That guy was annoying me. Lucas, when can I invite someone to the SMP? Let everyone else do it but me. Okay, I did it for Natbot because I don't really know why I did it. I did it reluctantly, and he was like, I don't know. So then Batman used that logic on me, and I was like, okay. But like, to be fair, the person Batman added was like, he's done art and stuff for us before, so we kind of know him. I've spoken to him once or twice before, I think. Book. Ooh, that's a fire book. explain why right now while I join back and dirt you? I just explained it, I thought. How was it reluctantly I asked you and I said yes. I remember the DM. I was like, I suppose, or something. I mean, it's fine. It doesn't matter that much. My thing is just, if it's everyone that's adding people that I don't know, then it gets chaotic and crazy quickly. You know what I mean? I finally found out about the new skit. I have no idea what you're talking about, Batman. The only skits that I can think of are maybe a Valentine's skit that we have planned coming up. I can say the name of the skits, right? Like, nah, but I can say the name of your skit. It's not that big of a reveal. It's just a skit. It doesn't mean anything, right? And then the, like, bigger lore skits that happen later in the year. Nobody knows about it except for me. Then what are you talking about? Frick. Say E. Okay, so... Oh yeah, what is ADG's skit that he had planned? I forget what it was gonna be about. But his is next, after the chemistry skit, so 2 weeks from now. Ooh. Okay. Ba-ba-ba. You guys can invite me, you know. I don't know. I don't think we can. What's up, Lewis? Beige, please. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Da-ba-ba-ba. I asked if I could invite my girl, and he said no. You did not ask me that, Juan. I just figured out ADG's skit. What is it? Probably don't say it here, but I don't know, maybe DM me. Because I cannot remember what it is. And it's not written on the schedule, so. Also, Batman, I did write in for... I cannot read. Also, Batman, I did write something for script, but somewhere else it didn't let me edit the doc. Yeah, I don't remember saying that. I don't remember you asking me that, even. Come on. If you really want to, Juan, my answer is yes. You can invite one person. That does not go for anyone else. I trust Juan. But yeah, the SMP has been kind of dying recently, so more oh, sorry, Terrence. No. Can I fish from Terrence? Wait, I don't have the code. I can get it to you after stream. Invite me, please. Brick, you're not getting in. We've made this very clear. Brickbot, the spot is already taken, maybe. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, chat, if you have any questions about anything lore-wise, not lore-wise, just Sticky Boys-wise, I will answer. I should put that on the screen so new people can ask questions and I won't have to repeat myself. Oh yeah, I want to keep that book. super golems. They're not doing their job. Go. Go. Work. I just don't like to play alone. It's lonely. Reasonable. I have a question about the SMP. Go ahead. There is no new people. It's Brickbot and Quan. Me and Batman are cooking. Oh yeah, right. We just need sessions again. Like the SMP was hype for days in the beginning, and honestly, I'm just really busy right now. Yeah. Last weekend I was super sick. I still am a little bit. But that's the only reason there wasn't a session last weekend. But there will definitely be one planned for this weekend. Here, let me put text on the screen real quick. Pet box. Wait, no, that's not what it is. Text. That's worse. That needs to be smaller considerably. Bear with me for a second here, chat. Is that in the center? No. 500, 560, 70, oh, 80, close enough. Alright, I think that works. Oh, I didn't think it would do that. Is there a secret 13th Sticky Boy? I could have sworn there was a 13th one. Mandela effect is crazy. Well, currently we don't even have a 12th. Unfortunately. About a month or two ago, SNEO left the Boyz abruptly. Not really abruptly. It was just kind of unexpected, I guess. Are you the 13th Sticky Boy? We're not actively looking, but if we find someone that could be the 12th member again, we would take maybe. We gotta think about it. A 12th member would have to be deliberated between the Boyz pretty heavily. Everyone would have to agree, and we also need to make sure that when we find someone, they are willing and capable to put in the work and put in the hours, like that one song from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I'll abandon the Stick Syndicate if you guys let me in. I knew you were not. What does that say? Good Lord, AG, you can't say that. Hang on, Lucas, I need to do voice lines. Alright. Say what emoji? What did I say? What did I do? Oh, is it about the new members? I mean, I doubt we'll find anyone for a long time, but eventually 12 is the go-to number that we want to aim for. I'm not, because you know I'm low-key carrying these guys on a thread right now. I feel bad for the syndicate. Oh boy, do I have arrows? That's not my bow either. Bullseye. I say wooded work on. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. You agree with what I said about adding a member, right? Eventually, but we're not actively looking. I'm not, because you know I'm low-key carrying these guys on a thread. I read that already. And I don't think we're even gonna do a 12th member. I think you agree, but you just like the number 12 better than the number 11. Yeah. Yeah. I forget what these guys are. Oh, they're labeled. This guy is... Oh, yeah, he is. Respiration. That's a fire deal. Not that anyone would ever buy respiration. This guy sells mending twice. Yeah, I like 12 members. It sounds better than 11. The only reason Ashley technically doesn't count as the quote-unquote 12th member is because, for one, he's a part of Sticky Studios, so that technically counts. I don't know, it's confusing. But, also because I wanted to leave room for another member, so it wouldn't go to 13, because I would argue 13 is a worse number than 11. Streamlabs says I have 10 viewers, and yet I have, like, 3 or 4 people in my chat. That sounds better, don't you think? I did say that. That's my line. Oh, that sounds better. Don't you think? I know that's in the Christmas special, but I feel like it's from somewhere else before that, and I can't think of it. Now, tell me where it's from before that. Because when it was written in the script, it was obviously written like it was a reference, but I don't know what it was a reference to. I must have said it sometime before that, in a skit or something. I think 14 is a very underrated number. At that point, just go to 15, you know? Like, 10 is a perfect number. 12 is a good number. 15 is a great number. It's not a perfect number, like 10 was, but we had to add ADG and Juan, bro. The Sticky Boys would not be the Sticky Boys as it is now without those two. 64 is the best? I don't think we're getting up to that much. Bro, it's in the Sticky Boys save stikbot right before the boss battle? Oh yeah! Future Lucas said that. Okay, I get it. I get the reference. 5 is good? Because Batman 5? Well, I don't think we're removing members, to be honest with you. Especially not over half of them. Two times two times two times two. Does that equal 64? I don't know. I believe ADHD? ADG had a better impact than I have. Bro, Juan, your impact has been equally as important as ADG's. Lucas is slowly turning into future Lucas, which I guess shouldn't be surprising. Canonically, maybe. Well, no, canonically I have, like, PTSD from the 10th anniversary special. But, yeah, I guess, eventually. $16 is probably best. 15 is better than 16. You can't convince me otherwise. Like, you know, like, some numbers just sound better. Like, an 11 is garbage. Sucks. 12? Pretty good. 10? Perfect. 10 is the best. 10, 100, 1,000, those are perfect numbers. But, like, then 12 is a good number. 13 sucks. 14 is alright. At best. You have PTSD but are slowly turning into future Lucas despite the fact that makes sense. You're scared of what you'll become? Yeah. I didn't really want to say that because that kind of feels like spoilers for what happens in the lore, but, you know, whatever. That's like a pretty decently big plot point, the fact that I have PTSD about the future. 16 is easily divisible. I know, but 15 sounds better. You know? Whoops, it doesn't matter. That's a pretty shallow plot point, anyway. There's not much to it, and it's pretty easy to pick up on. We need to write more on that with my whole, like, story arc, my character's story arc with the PTSD. We need to make it actually, like, go somewhere and lead to something. I think we know what it leads to. Me and you do, Nabot. But we just need to get there. So, like, you can divide 21 by 3. That's kind of awesome. I agree. And it's also, 21 is a unique number because you can add 9 plus 10 and get 21. No other number does that. Other than 19. That doesn't count. I already checked him. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that either. One is divisible by 17. It is? I think you're right. But it doesn't sound right, you know. You also think 69 is funny? Or you just say it for the memes? It is funny. It was never funny. It's just the quote-unquote funny number. Why would we do memes that we didn't think were funny? Does your humor just age? Do you even know what the number means? Yes, we know what the number means. We're not 3. What am I listening to? This playlist is kind of weird. Kind of freaked out, I'm gonna be honest. Freaked out was not the right word. Sticky Boys reenact the rules of the internet. Still waiting on Batman to do anything with like a script or something for the Sticky Boys Go to Court video. I think he wrote a script or something, but I told him to change it a little bit because like lore was inconsistent or something. I don't remember. Because you need to listen to Milwaukee Protocol. I don't know what that is, but it will probably get me copyrighted. And I like my Minecraft music. Rickbot doesn't even know. The whole album? The chord idea was for me. Yeah, I remember that. I should be writing it. I'm pretty sure we used quite a bit of your ideas that you had given during one of the live streams from a while ago. I don't remember. I'm not the one writing that skit. That's Batman. Brickbot simply doesn't have elite ball knowledge. This is truthful. I can confirm to be true. I can probably turn that off. Okay, yeah, that's better. Lily pad. I need that. I have all the material. I technically wrote a court script, but it was too focused on my lore. Yeah, that's why I told you to rewrite it. Rick, I'm sure you have not experienced how uncomfortable it is to explain that to someone. And for that person to Google it right next to you. Why do y'all not like me? No one doesn't like you, Rick. It's just... It's the joke. Because... I don't know, it became a joke somehow. But it's not serious. Most of the time. Batman might be serious about not liking it. That one, I wouldn't put past him to be serious. And for that person to be a woman, yeah, that's probably pretty weird. Gotta be honest. Depends on how old you were at the time. I don't want to be a joke, bro. It's not a joke. Well, it is a joke, but you're not a joke. You know? Like, we joke about Batman being stupid all the time. And it's only 50% true. But we love him for that. If every Sticky Boy was a Pokemon, what would they be? What would I be if I were... If in canon Lucas was a Pokemon, what would he be? I don't even know. Greninja. Greninja has always been in my top 3 Pokemon, along with one of the evolutions. I can't even remember which one. I think Vaporeon was my favorite. I need that. We're definitely changing the description of the Sticky Boys to 11.5 sticktubers. So y'all respect me? Canonically, no. But IRL, sure. Obviously, Vaporeon. Does anyone want to guess why? Blue? Because it's blue. Same thing with the Greninja. But, like, Greninja was just freaking epic in the animated Pokemon series that I watched when I was, like, 6. So that's why he's my favorite. I don't really know Pokemon. Batman, you would probably be... Squirtle. Or Bulbasaur. Nabot would be like Charmander, I think. I also watched Pokemon when I was 6 or 7. X and Y was awesome. I don't remember which one it was, but I watched one of them. Who would I be? Actually, wait, no, thinking about it, Nabot is more like Meowth. I don't know why. That just feels right. Meowth being Nabot, or Nabot being Meowth. Speaking of watching things on Netflix, I remember when there was going to be a Sticky Boys watch party of like the Amazing Digital Circus and stuff. Still got to do that. That will be awesome when we do it, if we do it. At some point. Expect a few Sticky Boys watch party streams with just the boys, not in VC, just the boys on a live stream. Because if we include everyone, then it gets really loud really quickly. Gale should be doing that? Yeah, that's true. That is kind of his thing. Remember when the Sticky Boys were on Netflix? Good times. Truly. I want to yap the whole time. No, but we'll be wanting to watch the lore of the amazing digital circus. It's amazing and digital in a circus. Should I change my profile? I think it's too blue. I think it was better before, maybe? I don't know. It's like darker now. You know? I should probably put these away. Grab this. As I'm breaking. That isn't breaking, that isn't breaking, that isn't breaking. Everything isn't breaking. Huh. I did a pretty good job enchanting then. That is mending on it. I want to put infinity on my bow. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's change the background real quick. I don't know what color though. Just blue still, definitely. 13 levels. 28 levels. Good. What do I name my bow? 50 ways to die in Minecraft. I need a name for my bow, chat. Best suggestion gets it. Stream delay, so it's gonna take a minute. Albert Epstein. I might just have to name it Batman. Okay, how about this? Batman Obliterator. Batman Obliterator. Samsung Smartphone, that's so much better. Why is this in here? Respiration. Don't worry about it, Batman. Take this down. Jarvis activated. Don't do that, Jarvis. And who's Jarvis? I only know Chip. You know, our assistant, Chip. No, you know, we just made him for the purpose of that being our Jarvis. Batman, you better hide. It's true. I was not looking at my screen. No one saw that. What the heck? What? What? This is a scam. What? Chip, prepare. We are not telling Chip to do that. I think it's ADHD. What? Chip is gonna have ADHD if you keep telling him to do this crap. Can robots get ADHD? Probably not. Chip, prepare the chair. You know the one. Nope, Batman just got hacked again. Live. Oh no. Children. I hate them. I hate children. No. There we go. Ow. Oh no, that's a question. Batman, say the thing. Lucas shot a child on camera. That may have happened. It was a zombie child. So it's fine. I'm gonna put something in Nabot's house. What can I put in his house? Diamonds. I'm gonna put it. Wait. Okay. He'll never know it was me. No one tell him. He'll just assume it was Juan. Juan does that all the time, I think. I think it's Juan who does it. It might be Batman, I don't even know. Sometimes I worry there's too many collabs at some points. I don't think there's nearly enough collabs. I don't know what you're on about. Oh wait, hang on. I never... Special active. How does the new community compare to the old community? Ah, no, that's a question. Well, everyone is much better at stop motion. Collaboration is through the roof like never before. Sometimes I worry there's too many collabs at some points. Only concern I have is that there isn't anyone left outside of like 50 people. They're like, some people don't focus on their channels anymore. The collabs are so much better than personal stuff. They always will be. Unless if the personal stuff is like absolutely crazy incredible, then the collab stuff will always be cooler and more impressive to me. Some people just do collabs. Well, think about it. I don't see collabs as taking away from what people would do on their channels. I just think if there wasn't those collabs, they wouldn't do anything. You know what I mean? Like, if I wasn't a part of the Sticky Boys and didn't have collabs to do and stuff, I would not post on my main channel still very often. I mean, maybe I would a bit more. But the Sticky Boys is a billion times better than anything I will ever put on my main channel. Bro, why are we watching the Christmas special and saying that it's not that? Why are we watching the Christmas special and saying that's not the strat? Why is the music perfect right now? It is? I don't... Collabs are the way to go. They're the best thing to happen in this community. Without collabs, there is no community. 2016 Minecraft outro music. I don't know. It's just a playlist off of the official Minecraft channel. This one's a little loud. I should probably turn it down. Nope, it's about to pick up again. Let me say something inspirational. Kale2B was here. Kale2 was here. I'm not saying that. Hi, Fortnite. Happy birthday, Mucus Ding. Bing. There used to be thousands of people making videos to be #1, but now it feels empty outside of this group. Yeah, that I can argue with. To be honest, I do think it's better that there is one centralized, like, group made up of the most active and, in my opinion, best members of the active, newer community. Well, I say newer as if our generation isn't mostly turning like 5 years old, at least. TGSC2 will turn 2 years old soon. Yep. 3 months. 2.5 months. I want a third, bro. It's... Well, Batman, you know how it's going. TGSC is different from the Sticky Boys. TGSC is the entire community. And I think Stikbot Central's fall off is the most concerning. I 100% agree with that. They, like, don't do anything. Like, if the Sticky Boys Save Stikbot came out during Prime Stikbot Central, it would have got put on Stikbot Central. Now it isn't even acknowledged by Stikbot Central and Zing. Not acknowledged at all. And it upsets me a little bit, but, you know, whatever. It doesn't really upset me. It's just kind of annoying. I think most of the boys might just focus on the Sticky Boys than their own channels. I think that's a good thing. That Stikbot channel and KFC are the only ones bringing in newcomers. I agree. I think the Sticky Boys bring in newcomers, some sort of. Probably not as well as they do, but we get unique viewers a lot of the time, most of the time. Because I wrote the happy birthday message like 2 weeks ago. How did you just see it now? Micus Ding Bing Freck. I think about... Oh, I read that already. I miss Prime Zing so much. I agree. Stikbot Central is never hitting 1 mil. Real. The music right now is like battle music. It's losing subs more than it's gaining. Not surprised. They even acknowledged the 9th special, but we full sent it for the 10th. Oh, it's Midway Mansions. He's alive. I don't know why I said that. I meant that as in, like, you're here. not alive. Not a Sticky Boys question, but will there ever be another episode of Stikbot movie? Not impossible, but it's not my main priority. I know I've inspired a few people. Yeah, 100%. I remember when it became like a trend kind of in the Stikbot movie to use Stikbot boxes because I did that. I thought that was cool. I like that. Rarely a Stikbot video makes 10k views. Congrats, by the way, with the 10th anniversary. Yeah, the 10th anniversary, like, less than a month ago, hit 10k views. So. How many videos do we have over 10k? I think we have 3? 3 videos on 10k on the Sticky Boys channel. We have the Sticky Boys Save Stikbot, the box. The box is at, like, 50k views. And then the mansion right now is at 9k. So I bet you by the time next Halloween comes around, the mansion will hit 10k. So that's pretty epic. And also I think every Christmas cycle, the Christmas special will do really well. I think the Christmas special, 90% of the reason that the Christmas special did so poorly compared to the other specials is because it came out after Christmas. So honestly, if everyone that says, man, I remember Stikbot from back in the day, come back in the community, it would revive. I think the community is not dead. I think it's just the Sticky Boys, meaning it's not dead. Plus a few other people on the outskirts, like Batman does stuff. Kids Filming Club. Goose. Goose doesn't really make animations though, so I don't know if that counts. TCWE is kind of making a comeback. I don't really know how real that comeback is, but I'm excited in any format if he comes back at all. I need more Clay videos, bro. I need, like, Stikbot history with Clay film. That's, like, my favorite videos. Stikbot versus Clickbot is about to hit 5k views. You know, my video. I am not aware of that one. My Stikbot versus Clickbot has 80k views. Haha, dies. Bruh. Nope, Batman's on the road. One day I'll leave to make non-Stikbot stop motions, but I'll still show up every now and then. 2027? After 2027? Not after. 2027 is my final year. That's the final year of the Sticky Boys. That's everything. Everything ends in 2027. How we know the Christmas special wasn't happening any sooner? The release date almost became the cancel date. The movie was originally supposed to come out the 14th, then it got pushed back to the 21st, then the 28th. So, yeah. And at one point it was canceled. If you watched the super awesome tripod episode on all this, you would know all this already. I think. Was that what the episode was on? No, the episode was on making it. We never released the it getting canceled part, did we? I don't know. It'll probably come out as an episode eventually. I'm gonna try by 2032. 2032 is, the canonical end of the Stikbot community. No, they wouldn't. I don't know what you're referring to there. We want a new tripod, please? We'll probably film one over the weekend. It's a 3-day weekend for me, at least. Thank you, Martin Luther King. Appreciate it. We never did cancel thing. It was never talked about. Well, the movie was fully canceled at one point. The Christmas special was not going to happen. That was certainly stressful. Truly, my life cycle, my routine, it feels like my life is entirely different when we're in, like, the deep processes of making the special. Like, the month before the special comes out, I'm a completely different person. Everything about me changes. Like, I genuinely didn't know what to do with my free time after that. It was like a month straight of never having free time, constantly having to work on things and think about things, at least. So, can't wait for that to come back this summer for the next special. The 14th was the day we literally almost said the Sticky Buzz was over. Okay, that was never gonna happen. Okay, it might have been kind of close to that, but that was never gonna happen. I get so stressed with the Sticky Boys. I have to fight Lucas a lot. Okay. But it's fun. Real. That's why I'm not in a group. You are in a group, Brickbot. What do you want about? All my animating was the movie? Yeah. Everything I did was for the movie. Constantly. Can you talk about the fact that most people did 2 scenes, and me, Batman, and Napa all did 5+ scenes? Napa had, what, like 8 by the end, and I had 6. Batman had 5, I think. And then Jaden had the end scene, which was like 7 minutes total. But still, the 4 of us made half of the movie alone. Over half of the movie. Nope, it's Batman. Batman, what the frick? Summer? What do you mean by that? I don't know. I don't remember what I was talking about. For the next special? Yeah, that's around about when it's gonna happen. Summer. Mid-summer. Before the end of summer. I did 7 scenes, I think. Yeah. It was a crazy amount, bro. Enough worrying about the future, let's talk about now. But we need to worry about the future, always. Canonically and non-canonically. In real life. When do y'all think it's okay for me to not be called a new gen? Like is 2 years still no? You're gonna be a new gen for a while. Even us, me, Batman, Nabot, Midway, the Sticky Boys, were all new gens up until, from what I can remember, somewhat recently. It was probably like 2 years ago. Like, no, not 2 years ago. Like 1 year ago that we kind of stopped being called new gens. The audio got cut. The music stops. You'll no longer be a new gen by 2032. Yeah, the Sticky Boys generation will be out by 2032, and you guys will be the new main generation. So. Yeah. Brickbot, as soon as your generation, like, pulls it together and starts getting everything under control, especially with the Stick Syndicate, like, that needs to be worked on and made better with consistency and stuff. To be fair, the Stick Syndicate might not even be what you want to... It isn't. I know it isn't what you want to be focusing on, but it's kind of too far in at this point. I still feel like the new gen, to be honest. Me too. All the time. Way up until, like, Salty and Billy and Brickbot, but it still feels odd. Yeah, I 100% agree. I still feel like the new gen. Even though my channel is turning 5 years old in a month. The Sticky Boys is 2 years old, which is crazy to me. It's kind of like how Mumbo Jumbo still feels like the new member on Hermitcraft, despite being around since season 2. We will always feel like the new gens, even though at this point we are, probably to a lot of people, the main generation, you know, at this point with the Sticky Boys. It's crazy to me to think that there are people in this community that when they think of, like, the main people, they think of us instead of, like, Clayfilm, KFC, Goose, you know? Like, that's crazy to me. We've become the main people. TGSC will turn 3. TGSC will turn 3 this year. Like 5 months. More lore to kick into. Cleaves Master Uruguay. And he's eternal. You know, I always thought that there eventually he would have someone to kind of like quote unquote replace him. But that really never happened. No one else has come close to the amount of wisdom that he knows about Stikbot. Like, I like to think about parallels a lot, like, with people getting, quote-unquote, replaced. Like, in my eyes, I am the, well, not new gen, but modern generation of Epoch. He did Lost Dimensions, I did TGSC 3. Not 3 yet. But, you know, like, he was kind of like the main guy of collabs, maybe? I don't know. He had the biggest collab in the community at the time, and then I had the biggest collab in the community at the time as well. No one can replace Clay, though. I've found that much out, apparently. Who would I have replaced? I have no idea. Batman, I feel like you could have probably maybe been similar to like TCWE, focusing on your own things. Like he had, well, he also had like a big collab thing with Defenders. That Defenders is very unique still. That's nothing like it has ever happened again. The fact that a lot of people in this chat won't even know what that is saying how much of an monk I'm becoming in this community. I need Clay to do Stikbot history, to educate these new gens on everything. Lost Dimensions, Defenders of Stikbot, stuff like that, from the community from over 5 years ago. This community genuinely has to have like one of the richest histories out of any online community. Okay, maybe not any, but it's up there. What does this guy do? I can't even trade with him. Stikbot versus Clickbot is kind of what I want to focus on. I'm hoping it'll be big and then put it somewhere up there as the most popular StickTubers just opening. I fully, seriously believe that you can be one of the greatest StickTubers given 3 or 4 years. It doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't happen over a year. Even. My mind is constantly blown by what the community has already done. You know, genuinely, I hate to be that guy, but I was blown away by how low the bar was in the community. Like, people said TGSC 2 was one of the greatest things to ever happen in the community. I, at the time, thought even now, but even at the time, I thought TGSC 2 was, like, kind of not great. The quality of it was not consistent at all, and it was not very good. And then the Sticky Boys saved Stikbot 10th. I truly believe that is the greatest thing in the community as of right now. The Sticky Boys saved Stikbot. I believe that is the greatest piece of fan-made Stikbot content there is, in my opinion. Because it's definitely better than TGSC 2 by a long shot. And a lot of people said that was the greatest thing in Stikbot, which surprised me. Yeah, and apparently Lost Dimensions was not that great. Like, quality-wise. Yeah, Lost Dimensions was definitely, like, incredible in the community, you know? But quality-wise, I've heard it was not great. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Sticky Boys Save Stikbot is going to be hard to beat, even for us. I agree. But I think we could definitely do it in the next special. With what we have planned for the next special so far, I think we're beating it. To be fair, we said that about Christmas, but I think Christmas is not far behind the Sticky Boys Save Stikbot, in my opinion. It's better in some ways, but the Sticky Boys Save Stikbot is just so freaking, like, iconic. Man, I wish there was plans for a TGSC 3. Yeah, me too. I wish someone had written a script like a year ago and it's been finished, but I wish they were happy with how the script was and didn't want to rewrite the entire thing. Yeah. TGSC 3 in July manifesting. Unlikely timing. That is when the Sticky Boys special, the first one for this year, is planned to release sometime in July. Honestly, Christmas and the 10th are super close in my eyes. They're both just great, but the concept of sparks and stealing motivation is just on top of it. Yeah. I think if the Christmas special was equal in length to the 10th anniversary special, then the 10th anniversary special would clear by a long shot. I think the length and better animation quality is the only thing that makes the Christmas special compete at all with the 10th anniversary special. 10th anniversary special was just so peak. It's perfect. I want to call Lucas lazy on how many things he doesn't want to do, but he's also done a lot of amazing stuff in the community. You see, the thing is, yes, I do cancel a lot of things. Yes, I do end up not doing a lot of things. But you need to understand, it's because I'm doing other things. Like, my portfolio of things I've done is, I won't count my own stuff, but TGSC 1, 2, the Stickies, the Sticky Boys specials, and everything. That's me. I did that with the help of many people. But still, that's me, you know? Then you think about the things I haven't done, and how things get canceled all the time, and it makes more sense. If that makes sense. The writing on the Christmas is speak. I agree. Well, 10th too, but I don't think the Christmas special sleeps in any regard, except just the story didn't have much action till the end. Yeah, that is the biggest flaw of the Christmas special, I believe. Yeah, Juan, you're 100% allowed to be biased towards the Christmas special. I'm biased toward the 10th anniversary special because I was the main villain. And I'm still to this day, that is one of my proudest things I've done. The voice acting and then everything for the character of future Lucas. We're doing some deep late night thoughts right here. Well, you know. Oh my goodness. Well, it has some action, like it's entertaining, but not like fight scene. Yeah. Even wax for those guys. I'll always be a villain. Both villains are peak. Chills with both, for real. I think maybe the Christmas should have been more suspenseful and less comedy, so it actually felt a bit more dramatic now that I look back on it. I think it had a right amount of comedy. I think it was perfectly funny. I just think it needed more of other things. You know? Or at least in the infiltration part being suspenseful. Yeah, I kind of agree with that, to be honest. Are these guys' trades finally fixed? No. I don't know why they don't work. Work. Go to work. Do your job. Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Not bot with them hitting motion. There's a sign here. Secret sign, 2 of 3. Those were on the season 1 of the SMP as well. I don't know why they're there. Now I feel like I need to find the other 2. Salty Brickbot answered that question. I just have no reason or any purpose to make an animation for my own channel. My channel has been dead in the water in terms of views and everything forever. And my full focus is on the Sticky Boys channel, by a long shot. Like, I could grind out and spend hours just to animate something but like, I don't see it as being worth it. Where'd they go? What? Where'd the villager go? Oh. I already have that. Look under Nabot's roof, part on the mountain. Literally, the only reason for you to continue is to finish Stikbot movie, although the people wanting it is few. It's still a series that has gone on for years, and I think it deserves a proper ending. I'm just not even halfway, well, through the series, that's the thing. There's so much more of it. And a lot of it I want to redo, and especially with the prologue and everything. It's like, I have 2 seasons of the prologue left. I have all of season 3, all of season 4, and all of season 5 left to do. I'm not doing all that. That's 4.5 more seasons that I would have to do. That's a lot. And all I've done so far is season 1, 2, and half of 3. I'm not even halfway. It's not happening. You know, there's a lot left of Stikbot movie, so that's why I put it off. I probably should go to bed here soon. Lucas, can a different animator with one of the Sticky Boys make an animation and put it on the Sticky Boys channel? Can a different animator with one of the Sticky Boys? Do you mean, like, could one of the Sticky Boys work with someone that isn't a Sticky Boy to make a video? For a skit? I guess. As long as I know about it and I'm fine with it, I guess. Depends on the situation. Batman will say no for absolutely no reason. I think he means, can a Sticky Boys member make a video that doesn't have to do with the Sticky Boys and upload it onto the Sticky Boys channel? No. That wouldn't make any sense. Okay, well, now Bot's leaving. That means I'm leaving. I can't do this without Nathan Leaping Stikbot. Yeah, working with another Sticky Boys on an animation about the Stikbot. I mean, sure. Yeah. What is this music, bro? It's supposed to be peaceful Minecraft music. There we go. Better. Okay, chat. I apologize, but this is the end of the stream. W-stream got to explain a lot to a lot of you, and that is freaking epic. Probably expect more streams on the SMP or other games like Are We There Yet? Maybe we'll continue over this weekend. Also expect tripod episode next Tuesday. I think that's all I've got. No, don't leave me. I'm leaving you, Batman. I'm sorry. I'm leaving. I thank you all. Well, keep stream ending then. W-stream, I guess, I don't know. You're kind of putting me to sleep. That's not a good thing, I don't think. Okay, well. Oh, Batman's here. Okay. I'll see you guys. I'll hit you with the end screen. Goodbye.
Just another night, no sleep, staring at the wall again. Always know that I'm in deep when I start ignoring all my friends. I don't even know the problems, so how am I supposed to solve them? Still I'm drinking like it stops them. I feel too much and nothing at all. Lately I feel a little crazy. I wish someone could save me now. I can't take these emotions, damn these emotions.